it goes.
Yeah,
Apparently we're loading for like 5 minutes. There we
that's
go.
fine. Right, so here we are on North once again, and this time for the green team here, BKMN, we're going to be running Ohio, Des Moines, Napoli, Howden Live, Vampire 2, Gearing, and Yu Yang.
And Stray is running Ohio, Kremlin, Double Des Moines, Moskva, Venezia, Daring, Kleber, and the Yu Yang unknown. So
Alright,
we see Yu Yangs on both teams, and we see we haven't seen a lot of Kremlins,
we haven't,
have
it is in
we?
the limited pools, so yeah. Alright, I want to check out, okay, Yu Yang for the green team is running Radar, Yu Yang for the red team is actually going to be running Radar as well. 2 Radar Yu Yangs. Right, let's pull up the builds. What are you running,
Interesting.
Mr. Gearing? You're running leg mod. Right, look, a little bit of advice. Please don't run rudder module on your destroyers. Engine mod is so much more valuable for getting you out of dodge. Yu Yang here going to be running RPF in a relatively standard build, no legendary module or anything like that. We have a Vampire 2 here. Once again, alright, yeah, it's fine to run it on Vampire because you can't actually mount prop mod. However, I would not recommend Demolition Expert on a Vampire personally. We have a Stalingrad with, relatively tanky build, standard stuff. Ohio, full Tonki. We've got,
Special if I look at all the ships.
yeah,
We
airstrike
have a
build
Kremlin
here.
without a legendary mod, like
Range,
actually just going tank build.
range mod, rudder mod, Napoli, with secondary slot 3. Secondary slot 3 is fine.
It's enough body. The secondary is actually hurt.
Yeah. And then over here we got the Yuliang.
Although isn't slot 3 accuracy mod usually?
It is, yes. But the slot 3 gives you extra secondary range, so you can kind of make an argument for it. Kind of. Venezia with rudder mod. And spotter plane module. So, look, sorry. Spotter plane talent actively hurts you. Please don't run this. It's just a net loss overall, I believe, personally. Darren here. Heavy
already
AP.
taking a citadel from a green Ohio here.
Who took a set?
Just not paying enough attention. The Moskva did. It was only a single citadel, but it still hurts.
Yeah.
Just HP gone for no reason.
Don't worry, he has last stand in case his engine gets incapacitated.
Nice.
Mm.
So how are deployments looking to begin with? Because I see some spicy stuff happening at sea already.
Heavier PD on the mines, and finally the Kleber is running relatively standard stuff. Okay, cool. Right, yes, deployments. Over at the A-cap, we have Yu Yang and Napoli, who is being radared by the opposing Yu Yang. B-cap, Ohio reversing Stalingrad. C-cap, everything else. Vampire 2, Gearing, Des Moines, Gooden, Ohio.
Team is featuring their own Raider Yu Yang going for the A-cap. With the Venezia in the background, Daring below B with the Des Moines on that spicy island in Ohio just sitting in mid. Moskva, Kremlin, Des Moines going really safe towards the 9-10 line with the Kleber just going up the 9-9 already. And that is aggressive. That is an aggressive play on C here by BKMN.
The Yu Yang from the green team decided he wanted to radar and pick a fight with the red Yu Yang, and in return he took a slap from the Venezia. Slap with a capital S-A-N-P.
Is the Venezia actually eating these tops? Like,
he might be.
I don't think he's seeing.
They're 13.5 kilometer torpedoes. They're not going to expire. He's taking one. That hurts.
Yeah, I actually get away with only one. That could have been much worse.
Mm-hmm. This very aggressive sea plane. Running the Vampire 2 in there, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of personally, but it worked, I guess.
Yep, they were just shoving everything into the sea cap at the start to just quick cap it. I know they're relocating their DDs towards the 9-10 line.
Mm-hmm.
So the
and
question
what they're going
is...
to find when they get there is a Kleber ready and waiting.
Yep.
Because the Vampire is spotted, and the Vampire decides to open up here. Bold choice. Kleber pops his reload booster. That's a bold choice because like the Vampire is going to smoke now, and you're not going to maintain vision. However, that was a long time for the Vampire to get despotted, so the reload booster was actually kind of worth it. You're only losing 2 seconds of that reload booster.
The Vampire's forward momentum kept them spotted for a long time. The Vampire's getting punished hard here.
Yeah, I think he took a
losing
hit from
most
Moskva,
of his
Kremlin, and Des Moines and all of that as well. So yeah,
Meanwhile, over at the A cap, the Yuyan got spotted again and got chunked by the Venezia yet again, down to 11 KHP.
Yeah.
So this is not going well. There's another Venezia salvo coming, but this time this one is being dodged.
If you're being shot at by a Venezia, please either angle perfectly bow in or perfectly stop.
But the Yuyan shot, and it's a Raider Yuyan, so he's not gonna D-spot.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of danger. Still being bow in as well. He can't get out. And this Venezia salvo is landing.
And his Napoli
Okay,
isn't helping here.
Didn't quite land, but now down to 3 KHP, down to 2 KHP.
His
And
Napoli smoked as well.
The Napoli is trying to help, but the opposing Yuyan is at 11 KHP. He's not gonna kill that.
And the problem is as well, the Yuyan now instantly despots because the Napoli was using a smokescreen during all of this. That's like 2 salvos that you're missing here because the Yuyan would have stayed spotted because of his bloom.
Yeah, really unfortunate loss there.
So straight picks up the Vampire 2, picks up the Ohio, picks up the Des Moines. Looks like nobody's going to actually have shots on the Vampire, but he is beached up against an island right now. Actually, no, the Kleber's coming out. That Kleber's probably going to get this kill here. Reload booster comes out. Vampire's stuck up against the island.
Yeah, really bad time to get raided here. The Moscow also has shots himself, so the Vampire is going down.
Yeah, that was a bit of an unforced error, unfortunately. There's no reason for you to be bow up against the island like that, and getting caught on the radar and then turning into it kind of screwed you.
Ray also trying to get B at some point. The problem is there's both a Stalingrad and a Des Moines with radar range on that cap. So right now the Stalin can just radar. There it goes.
Yeah. So that'll be shot.
So, yeah, not sure.
Oh, Ohio went for the salvo. On the Des Moines. Got a pen.
Doesn't quite land.
That was more dispersion than him, though.
They're taking quite a bit of damage here. It's gonna be another Stalin salvo as well. There it is. Ooh, that one hurt. No damage gone as well, so that's a permafire.
Yeah, he's not gonna get respotted from it, but he's gonna tank the full whatever percentage of his ship is. Is it like, what? I don't know.
Look at the daring drops going for the Stalin, though. Uh-oh. He's gonna eat 4.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Is that gonna hit him? Yes, he's in range. Ow, 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 ow. 4 torpedoes, half your health gone. Oh, no, more than half. Ouch.
That's a lot of health just gone.
Ouch. Back over at A, we have Napoli somehow brawling.
He's just trying to block A, I guess. Trying to not eat the young tops that he can't spot considering he doesn't have Hydro. He's also trying to trade with his Venezia, which is kind of working.
Yeah, like
Venezia obviously struggling extremely hard against Napoli's side plating. That's just stupidly high. Meanwhile, below B, the daring just dies. I think you could wait up by the Des Moines here. Yep.
Yeah, Des Moines radar's still up.
Yeah, so the daring just overstaying his welcome. And the Ohio again trying to get a salvo on the Des Moines. Again gets like a pen. So
I can't remember what ship it was that Dev struck the Petro through the bow over an island. Was it Thunderer or like Ohio or something?
I don't know. You said it was a Montana, but I don't remember.
Napoli drops his smoke. He does actually have time to get the cap inside a smoke stream, but unfortunately he has like a wall of torpedoes approaching. Because Napoli smoke screen lasts 40 seconds. Never mind, he's radared. He's also found the gearing with this radar, so gearing might want to open up here. Napoli as well. Both of them. That's a dead Yuyan. The gearing just taking him completely by surprise. Gearing gonna have to dodge his Venezia salvo, but now that Yuyan is now in a world of hurt. Yuyan opening up as well. He's not gonna go dark even at the end of this.
Yep. I don't think he can get out of this now.
As long as the gearing doesn't smoke now, that's a kill.
The gearing taking a lot of damage right now.
Yeah, Napoli needs to land.
They kind of want to get this kill soon.
Gearing smokes. He smokes just at the right time, apparently. Okay.
So BKMN just taking back this game after being down 2 ships. Now the ship score is equalized. However, they are gonna lose to the Des Moines because well, that guy has a Kremlin in his face, so...
Yeah, he's got a mild Kremlin issue. It's usually terminal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, if you look at the points, honestly, BKMN isn't in such a bad spot after all.
I mean, they're 2 caps up, and
They're 2 caps up, 2 points up. They're down a ship, but Stray is only really in position to take C here. A and B are not quite in their reach just yet.
And the thing is as well, they've got no way to really pick up this gearing. Like, the Kleber has not got the concealment to go looking for him, and that just means that they get, like, free zone control, plus a smoke screen for a Des Moines if you want to pair it up with that. Like, you can relink, if you relink, actually, is there a Des Moines still? No, there isn't.
Also, BKMN is going for a play with their Stan and Ohio here, trying to go for the Des Moines.
I mean, that just works.
Or if they can't go for the Des Moines, they can just go into B, get that cap as well. So points are gonna be an issue for Stray here.
Well, they're taking C right now, so that's a start.
Actually, the Stalingrad is giving a lot of side here. He needs to be a bit careful.
What's he giving side to? Oh, the Des Moines. Okay. Yeah. And the Ohio. I think he's getting...
The Ohio decides to shoot the Ohio, though.
Well, the Green Ohio can just walk at the Des Moines' face. The problem is, well, there's a lot of shit behind that now. I don't know.
Yeah, I think PKMN just wants to focus down Straits Ohio right now.
I think they want to take out this Venezia on the way as well, if they possibly can.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. The Venezia can always just retreat behind that island, and it's gonna take a long time to actually get there.
Or he could just not do that and sit full broadside to a Stalingrad and tank it anyway, but okay.
Any tank the top coming, though.
Yeah, I think he might. Nope. And that's
Nice,
why we take engine module. Never mind, he's running rudder mod. Fair enough.
BKM and Stalingrad needs to be very careful here. He's down to 5k HP, and he's just dead.
There's also like a Kleber rush about to happen on the Ohio and B.
Yep. So BKM again losing another ship, and this Kleber rush looks very potent. This Ohio has no support.
Well, he gets a salvo out, does 0 damage. Well, maybe slightly more than 0, but still.
Yeah, there's the first Kleber salvo. And the second top salvo is gonna come soon as well.
Yeah, he has the other side rack. He misses most of the first salvo, but the second salvo should just be a kill. Like, this should just be a free kill.
Yep, there it goes. And they don't even get the Kleber trait here, so this is just a free kill.
And a free cap, because you can now walk at the top of B. And there is potential for him to even catch the Napoli once again smoking in a position where he should have had shots on that DD to finish him off. Like, Napoli's smoke discipline.
Yeah, unfortunate decision there.
Yeah.
So now Stray is actually in a really good position. They got another bunch of kills. They actually get the golden glue on the 7 line as well.
He was in full HP.
The Kremlin just walking up.
I mean, they should have known he was there though, right?
Yes. Just Wick Gaming.
Yeah, I guess. Concrete Potato is a very accurate name for a Kremlin, by the way.
Yeah. I like that one. The question is, can the Ohio trade for this Kremlin? Considering the Kremlin is burning a lot.
I don't think the Ohio can
They
take
might.
it. I don't think the Ohio's surviving. I'm sorry, I mean, I don't think the Kremlin's surviving. I don't think the Ohio is dying. Alright, now he's going on the corner. He has vision on the Kleber. This should be the Kleber dying unless, you know, he presses W and just leaves.
The Kleber's just reversing. The Kleber might actually get behind cover here in time.
He did not, but he did get his torps off. And the Napoli is not turning in hard enough, apparently. Just one.
So that's pretty okay, but now he's kind of just caught in front of everyone.
And he doesn't have a smoke. It doesn't matter if he would have a smoke, there is a Des Moines right there.
Yep, and the Des Moines does have weight already still. Ohio actually goes down, and the Kremlin lives.
How?
It's a Kremlin.
Oh, yeah, but Ohio through the superstructure should have taken that out, right?
It's a Kremlin.
Doesn't have a superstructure. Got it. Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day.
So yeah, Brick Gaming coming through, and then Apori just explodes.
Yes, that.
And this leaves a solo gearing with
Solo warrior
no
type?
hope whatsoever.
Look, he has hopes.
He needs to get like 4 kills.
He's just going to open water gunboat the Kremlin. Now, I would have been open water gunboating the Kremlin to start with, but that's because I'm, like, you know, slightly dented.
Alright.
Straw, gonna be like,
And
you know
with that...
what? We're gonna take one. We're gonna take one game off you. Yoink.
Yep.
Hours.
And with that, Straw wins game 1. And we're gonna go forward to Shatter. Shatter.
So, here on... hang on. My overlay did not update. Apply. If you angrily click at it, it works. Right, so yeah, Shater? Shater. What's your favourite part about Shater? Is it the pronunciation of Shater? It's definitely the pronunciation of Shater.
Yep. So more glue gaming?
Yeah, look, honestly, glue's the staple on that map. Do you reckon you can get away with break? Look, I want to see if there's more aggressive one-line pushes, to be honest with you. We saw some, and it worked quite well. There's things happening in my Twitch chat that I need to be like, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm like dealing with bonus codes right now.
Yeah, hang on, let me do some filtering. Let's turn off the followers so I can see what's going on properly. Let's turn off the channel point redemption so I can sign out what's going on properly. If I could actually figure out how this works. Hang on. What is it good? No, channel point just isn't listed. Oh, it is. Reward requests. Okay, that makes things make more sense. Alright, cool.
Is that the correct map? We are currently a tournament domination alternative. I think it is, right? Is alternative?
Probably? Question mark?
There's like 2 separate tournament domination modes for like the different cap layouts, but I don't know which one is which.
It doesn't really matter. We'll figure it out when we get there. Right, anyway, I'm going to throw people onto the Shater map intro video because it's called Shater now. I've decided it is now officially Shater, and Shaters are going to shate. And, yes. Shater. Map intro video. Go.
The picturesque coastlines of the maritime provinces of eastern Canada form the backdrop for a titanic clash of opposing fleets. These steep cliffs and jagged rocks will soon echo the thunder of heavy guns, and only one team will emerge supreme. This is Shatter. Shatter is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. In this new configuration, Cap Alpha on the left is arguably the safest for destroyers. Though there are plenty of nearby islands within radar range, the cap perimeter is wide open, providing unfettered access and a multitude of ways in and out. This directly contrasts with Capture Point Bravo in the center, which is more claustrophobic and has only a handful of entrances and exits. Ships caught out here typically fall under tremendous focus fire from both map edges. On the right, control of the new Charlie Cap is likely to depend heavily on commanding the island on the western edge. Expect teams to deploy ships both south of this island and to the 9-10 line on the extreme eastern edge as they vie for dominance. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play.
Oh, my automatic scene switcher works now. Cool. I fixed it. Yay! Science. Okay, so yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
I don't even
shit.
have that one.
It's a separate plugin. If you, I can't walk you through installing it now, but it's just.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's maybe for next weekend.
Yeah. Especially for next weekend, because next weekend I made a custom scene with a ban overlay, and that one works really well with the custom scenes, the automatic scene switcher, because you can just be like, all right, if I'm on this scene for 20 seconds, show the bans, and then you can add in like another one, like 5 minutes later, show the bans again. Like every 5 minutes, just show the bans as like a little 10-second pop up, something like that. You know what I mean?
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Alright, the teams are getting ready for our second map here.
Yeah, here on Shater. I'm gonna keep saying Shater till it gets stuck in everybody's head. Right, anyway, yes. So yeah, once again, reminder of the tournament rules. No CVs, no submarines. Ship limitations. Team bans do not exist this week, so we're just going to go, but we're going to put it on the scene anyway. There is a hard limitation. There are no Louisianas, no Nevskis, no Petropavlovsks, no ships that are currently unavailable for purchase. This includes ARP Yamato, Yoshino B, Thunderer, Smolensk, Smolensk, and a number of other ships, including Summers and Puerto Rico even, just because they're unavailable. And then we have a hard limitation. You can bring a maximum of one of either St. Vincent, Napoli, Moskva, or Marceau. And then you can bring an additional up to 2 of Kremlin, Brisbane, Stalingrad, Ragnar. Those are the limitations of this tournament.
Yep.
And once again...
Pretty weird ones. Pretty unusual to, like, the previous tournaments.
Yeah, but fine.
Unfortunately, the game introduced so many ships that it is really unhealthy for competitive balance that this kind of limitation is necessary.
Yeah, unfortunately, the game is not balanced around top-end competitive, so we have to make our own adjustments on the fly, and yeah.
Which is why CVs and subs are just not even to be seen here. Because as it turns out, spotting mechanics are a very intricate part of competitive. And CVs kinda just break that.
They do. Right, what's happening in here? Interesting discussion that I can't talk about. Right, so...
Can you not talk about it?
Well, while we're here, and while we're waiting, do you have any info on these teams?
Let's see if we can find some info about these teams. BKMN. What? BKMN doesn't even exist here. So, no.
Understandable.
And the second team is... And Stray also doesn't exist, so we have no idea.
Yeah, okay, cool. So no, we do not have any information about these teams. Unfortunately, I think these teams are both replacements for teams that dropped out, because we had a system which was like, we draw a pool of... Oh, never mind. I'll explain it as we're going. Yeah, we're going into the game right now. So basically the way it worked is we have a pool of X amount of teams. Teams are asked to confirm their sign-up. If they do not confirm their sign-up, there are teams on the wait list, and then the wait list teams get moved in. But unfortunately, due to how that works, and the period of you get X amount of time to reply, not every team was added into the spreadsheet for information. And these teams both just happen to be one of the replacement teams. Anyway, getting on in, game number 2 of this best of 2 round-robin league type format qualification system, we have Ohio, Des Moines, Stalingrad, Napoli, Gudenlu, Vampire 2, Gearing, and Yuyang for the green team, which is going to be BKMN.
Stray is bringing Ohio, Kremlin, 3 times Des Moines, Napoli, Gearing, Kleber, and a Yuyang.
Right.
No Gudenlu for them.
Quickly having a look at the builds. The Yuyang is once again running right off the green team. Then we have Vampire 2 with a relatively okay builds. Quickly having a look, see if there's anything particularly spicy. Honestly, nothing there that's taking too much alarm. Gudenlu is full airstrike spec. Quick little flick through. Nothing extremely, like, we've already talked about the Napoli's build in the previous game. And, alright, nothing too out of the ordinary compared to the last game anyway. Alright, over here, the red Yuyang radar. Anyone else gonna be running anything weird? Is that a range mod Des Moines? Please don't. Gearing the leg mod, that's fine. Colbert.
Yeah, I don't see anything special again.
Yeah, it's just the range mod Des Moines that's caught my attention, that's about it. And the range mod Napoli.
There are arguments to be made for range mod Des Moines under extremely specific circumstances.
Yes, but
So,
only if you are using it for a specific position that requires a specific range that is just over your normal range. And that
needs to be above your normal range. It needs to be that you have to have 10 km radar instead of 8.5 km radar. Otherwise, just run range mod Salem, please.
Yeah.
Alright, how are the deployments looking like?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, over the A-cap for the green team, we're going to be sending the Vampire 2. He's going to be backed up by the Stalingrad. There's an Ohio that I can't tell the angle of. Oh, yeah, because it's on the Stalingrad's nameplate. Stalingrad is also going to A, as well as the Ohio. And then Guden and Gearing as well. I am wording harding. Right, anyway, over to C, we're going to be sending Napoli, Gearing, and Ohio. And I think the Des Moines is going to B, which sounds dangerous.
The team is sending Kleber, Gearing, Des Moines, and Ohio directly to A, with a second Des Moines probably gonna go to the 4-5 line island south of B. There's a Kremlin just somewhere in spawn, not sure where that one's going. Probably like 4-5 line as well, like we saw in the last match. One Des Moines, 6-7 line, we're gonna play the islands probably, and Young Napoli going wide towards the C cap.
Maybe the Kremlin's just sat there waiting for a cross shot on something getting caught going to the Sea Cap Island. You're gonna have, Des Moines not gonna have the long range for that. I remember you guys did this. You parked the battleships south of B against Shaft, and you caught, I think it was like a Moskva going to the Sea Island. So you had both battleships with crossfire angles on them, and then on the front you had Colbert, Haragumo, and I can't remember what the third ship was, but it just absolutely murderized the poor Moskva. It was unfair.
Have you heard about disruptive openings?
Hmm.
The Vampire, never mind, these stops don't have range.
Well, the ones against Gearing now.
Yeah, it was Kleber tops, I wasn't sure.
Radar's going to come out from the red Des Moines at the A-cap, going to be finding the Gearing. The Good and Lou is going to be spotted in the smoke train as well.
Yep. So this Des Moines is probably going to get bombed in a second.
I don't know if he's in range. Oh,
Look,
yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
He is well in range. Like, if the Des Moines can wait at the glue, then the glue has range on the Des Moines.
I was looking at the other Des Moines. The one that's farming the glue. And I was like, I just didn't process it. Yeah, here come the bombs. Once again, though, please, like, don't use both bomb sets at once, because you want to try to force a damage control party or burn them.
I think they're doing it in this case because they don't know for how long they can keep the spot on Des Moines. The Des Moines goes dark immediately, you know. So
but still, your
cooldown
is so long, and you know you have the Vampire 2 in a position there that could potentially get the respots. It's kind of, you know.
Yep.
But in general,
Vampire actually finding the Gearing here for a second. The Gearing taking a little bit of damage. Nothing too bad though. However, BKMN's Gearing went down to like 6k HP here due to that radar, so pretty good damage done. That guy is crippled now. Yeah, over on C we have Yu Yang plus Napoli versus Yu Yang plus Napoli contesting C.
Yeah, I don't agree with that kind of lineup. Honestly, I would much rather see the Napoli and the Napoli swapped out for Brisbane's. Honestly, like, I just don't like the Napoli in this circumstance here. If you're gonna be bringing a smoke bot, like, if you want to bring a smoke radar combination, take the longer range radar and the better smoke of the Brisbane plus, like, Yu Yang smoke or Gearing smoke or something else. You know what I mean?
Stray is actually going aggressively here against BKMN's Yu Yang. And the Napoli needs to be careful about the incoming Yu Yang jobs. Because, again, Napoli does not have Hydro, which is also a reason why running Napoli is always dangerous.
Yeah, Brisbane does, surprisingly. Brisbane has everything.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I just desynced. Okay, those tops just desynced so hard to that Napoli that I just, yes. Interdimensional torpedoes. Only here in King of the Sea.
What the heck is happening in the one line, by the way?
Torpedoes. Well, oh wait, no, the one line. There's a Stalingrad kiting in the map border, and then there's 3 ships pushing up. I don't know.
I think it's 4. I think it's 4 ships.
Ah yes, I didn't see the Gearing because it was right on top of the Kleber.
Yep, and there's tops coming for the Vampire. The Vampire is sidewing though, so he should be fine.
I mean, fine is relative. He is about to be radared by a Des Moines in about, like, 10 seconds in front of a Kleber and the Gearing and the Des Moines and an Ohio, you know what I mean?
Speaking of Des Moines, look at the Des Moines in south of B. I think he's down to 7k HP because he just ate a top.
Right, well, things are about to get very explosive on this flank.
And there are still salvos coming in. Ohio salvo landing just now. He might just kill the Des Moines here.
Nope.
Nope. Des Moines
Radar
is
comes out from the
still
Des Moines,
alive
picks up
at
Vampire
4
too.
KHP, and he does go dark. Meanwhile, his counterpart, the Golden Leo up north, is down to 10 KHP as well. It's getting farmed by a second Des Moines here, and getting
no, he's not. He's
shot
just
by an
dying.
Ohio from the one line, and he goes down. So really good kill here, first way. However, the Des Moines is still in a lot of trouble here, down to 5 KHP, currently healing. Also, the Kremlin in B is getting farmed a lot.
It's really fun. What are you talking about? I love being farmed.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I don't.
Why not? It's good for you. Makes
I
you clever.
remember playing Kremlin against, was it Junk?
Why is
On
your
Land
microphone
of
so
Fire
much
at
louder
some
than mine?
point?
I'm
I don't know.
I'm gonna turn you down a bit. There we go. I just looked at my bars and you were like so much louder than me. On my stream as well. It's like, okay. Right, anyway.
Yeah, I was playing Kremlin against Junk in some KOTS final. I got farmed by a Smolensk for like 15 minutes straight, and I ended up with 3.5 million potential. That was fun.
Yay! I like being
Quote,
farmed.
unquote.
Alright, Yu Yang.
Strader seems to be losing the Kremlin here. There's not really a lot they can do about it as well.
This Napoli Yu Yang engagement is getting weird, by the way.
Yeah. There's Hobbs coming for this Napoli, by the way, and he's gonna eat all of them.
Yeah. I like how the Yu Yang has decided to try to dodge the torpedoes as well. It's like, no, they can't hit you, don't worry. Well, that's a dead Napoli.
Really weird decision here to just stick the Napoli in the cap like that, and he just eats 5 Yu Yang torps and dies.
Yeah, Red Yu Yang's gonna come around the corner on top of him, and that's just a kill. There is no disengage. Well, Ohio,
the Yu Yang needs to be careful about the support behind it, but he could actually catch them out anyways.
Yeah, if he hits the brakes at the edge of this island and just shot blocks everything else over there, that's just a kill. Like, that's just a kill. Yeah, stop here, and you just get this kill. Don't keep going.
He's trying to stop, but I think, yeah. Good Napoli servo, 1.9 KHP left, 400, and yeah, really well played.
Gearing.
Firmly in their hand.
Does the Gearing know there's a Des Moines there? Does the Des Moines know there's a Gearing there? Like, okay.
I'm surprised that Des Moines south of B is not currently hidewing.
Yes.
He really should.
Yes.
Like, he really should. His Kremlin would have, like, really nice shots on the Des Moines. There it is. Hydro goes up. Kremlin is nudging forwards because there's some spicy Des Moines bow to shoot right there. Meanwhile, Napoli from C is just pushing into that Ohio.
Ohio dies?
Use their Ohio on the 4 line apparently, just to focus fire.
No, I think that was to a gear clap because he died to the Ohio that he's broadside to.
Oh. I guess he just got Giga clapped then.
Yeah.
So where's BKMN's Des Moines going here? Because
well, he's currently giving broadside to a Kremlin and another Des Moines, and he managed to give him broadside to Napoli.
Yep, he gave broadside to everyone and just explodes. And now this Gearing is also kind of dead.
That's a mild issue. Speaking of mild issues, they're running out of ships rapidly, and the Ohio has several mild issues surrounding him. They call torpedoes, and the Des Moines died somewhere. I don't even know anymore. Oh, wait, there's Des Moines in the middle. We just watched it. I saw it in the kill feed. I forgot I just watched it. I have the attention span of a goldfish. Don't worry. It's fine. We all have the attention spans of goldfish.
Yep. Now Gearing at 700 HP. Still spotted.
Still wiggling.
Still alive. There we go. And now we only have a Stalingrad Vampire on the A-cap. We're trying to do something. Whatever this something is. And a solo Ohio was now getting pushed from basically all directions.
That'd be fine.
And yeah. I don't think he can do anything here. He's trying to kill the 19k HP Des Moines on B. But... yeah, there's not really much he can do.
I mean, there's a 31k HP Des Moines in, like, his face, so... I don't know, I'd probably shoot that one, personally.
I don't think he's gonna shoot anything. Yep. And with that, the game ends.
The game ended so hard, my UI disappeared at the end of it. Right, was that a Tuesday? Hello, Chag.
That was indeed a two. It takes both games. Well done.
Right, anyway, can you, like, tell me what our next game is?
Our next game is gonna be... let's go here and here. It's gonna be UNSKL versus CRM5.